This is Ryan. And I am Emma. Built in 1975, this steel vessel for the Tasmanian government served as a police and fisheries vessel. She was then converted into a fully functional homely cruiser. This is MV Genesis.
Now, that is a charcuterie board. Oh, stop it. Just stop it. Yes. Say what? On fire today. Still got old optional extra. Click that one in there. That'll help you. Phew. First coat. Look out. First coat. Get some. Here we go, second coat. Bit harder to keep it off the paint. And it's all shiny, you can't see it trying to run down on you. But these Temu brushes, oh, game changer. Absolute game changer. Just frothing when the old Temu water turns up. Wow. Hey ho, here we go. Look at that. That's how we fix it up. Put the old stopper in the old sewer pipe. Clamp on there, good to go. Do what the other fellas did. Chuck it back in there. Chuck it back in there. Except now it's not fucking leaking into the bilge. Ah, winner. Chicken dinner. So here we go. The old tender, fiberglass tender, touches just on here because the dodgy rubber that's been put on there, it's not UV protected. It's pretty horrible stuff. It's not all the way there. Of course, if you're not quite right, it wants to bump into there. So I've got to get this off somehow without creating an ecological disaster. Don't know how this is going to go. It's got to come off. It's got to come off. Got to do it properly. Oh well. Let's give it a go before it rains on me. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's coming off. Oh. Look at that. God is on my side for once, making something slightly easier. Whew. That feels good. Oh. Look at that. Sanded that little bit of rubber that was left on there, or foam, whatever you want to call it. The glue. Just got to vacuum that up so it doesn't end up in the water. Got to go down now anyway. The midges are all over me. Sand the last little bit of rubber off there and that glue. Got to vacuum up all that bits that are blowing around there so it don't end up in the water. The fish don't get it. Pretty warm today, so couldn't muck around while gluing it, but here's me offcut of the carpet on there. It's over width, but I'll trim it down in a minute. All the way up around that corner where it was banging onto the fiberglass there. Alright, I'll trim it down. Here we go. Trimmed it off. My theory was I've overhung it there by like 10 or 12 mils just in case for some reason it comes in like this, but I haven't cut it off hard on the aluminium there. Same as down this end. This goes around there because that's always my worry, this corner bit right here. Same up this end. It's a bit wider there. I'm just waiting for that glue to go off and I'll finish trimming that. That's it. Buff the tender and then I'll lift it up here. Right, here we go with the most logical place for the rubbish bin. On the shelf, but lid keeps falling off. Oh, no. Beautiful shelf. Gotta go. It's gotta go. It's out of here. Well, got rid of that shelf. And, look, amazing. Where's that bin? We'll whack that bin in there. How much better is that? No tipping over. Actually, how about we slide it over there? Getting the old drawer a bit easier. Something like that. I like it. No, fucking look out. There we go. The old block of wood. Packed it up. Look at that. Good to go. Raining. Wait, what do we have here? Oh, look at that. All sanded and oiled. Oh. Stop it. How good's that? All right, what's going on in here? Oh, look at that. Look at that. They're all countersunk. The little caps are on there. Another job ticked off. Another brownie point logged in. Well, test and tag man is here to test and tag these leads. Going to a marina where they say we need them tested and tagged. So, got to do what you got to do, I guess. So here's stage one of this area getting tidied up a bit more. Got the water maker running. Obviously got the new a feed pump in there. Got all the hoses tied together, fixed back to the wall. Still a bit of a mess there with the way it is, but it's a whole lot better. Got the hose clamps holding it to the wall as opposed to it all swinging around in the breeze. And I've moved the transformer for the fridge, which was positioned perfectly underneath these filters, right next to all these joints that could go on it, and of course all the plugs that were sitting down here that could get wet or whatever. So it was just enough cable length, so I put it over there. So it's out of the way, got a bit more airflow on it, and the plug for the freezer's in the corner there now, so it's a bit less likely that it could accidentally be turned off. I'll revisit it, but at least it's looking better. So, today we're going to fix this up. This is obviously where the toilet sits with the pipe, so you can access the back and all the rest of it. So I'm going to make a piece of timber panel that fits up and round over there. All right. Here's a bit of plywood I pre-painted earlier on both sides all around. Make it a bit faster and easier to do the job. Voila. Let's screw it together. Test fit it. So this is the theory. That'll go behind there. Round that off, so it'll be all nice, smooth rather than a square corner. And here's all the pieces assembled and painted. And it's basically just sitting in there. It's not screwed in there with the sealant. Seals it against the toilet and against the wall. So if we need to remove it, be able to cut the sealant with a Stanley knife and pull it out, and then you can access all the pipes. Got a couple of lights in the ensuite bathroom here that aren't very bright. They're quite old. Not sure exactly what it is. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. But got a couple of new lights to put in there. And of course they're not quite the same size, so I've got to cut out the hole, make it a bit bigger, and we'll put them in. New lights in, obviously too bright to see them. Grind the hole in the fiberglass. There's a barrel of laughs, but yeah, definitely looks brighter, a lot brighter. Fix this kitchen light. Another small win. End of the day, sit down and relax and have a beer. And then you notice something out of the corner of your eye. And once you've seen it, it can't be unseen. Sweet 8-pound, 6-ounce baby Jesus. One screw's missing. 2 different kinds of screws. One's missing. 2 different kinds of screws. All the screws are there, but 2 different kinds. All there. 2 different kinds. 2 different kinds. One missing. 2 different kinds. Who does this? Why do they do it? And who are these people? These people are out there in the community. We're probably walking right past them and we don't even know that they're doing this stuff in their private time. Away from prying eyes, when no one's watching, they do this kind of stuff. Weird, unnatural stuff. And if this is what they're doing, what else are they doing? 'Cause this is pretty weird. So the other stuff they're doing, I hope it's not worse. I hope it's not more weird. Sorted out the back fridges. Was informed that was set to 0, -18, -18. But the compressor wouldn't stop running, wouldn't switch off once it had achieved its goal. Although that would reach 0 and that would go past a bit. After a bit of investigation, discovered that that's set to 0, that's -28, -28. Those were never going to achieve that, hence why it was never switching off. Adjusted, should be good to go. This switch here, which I thought turned the fridges on and off, has power to it, but we can't figure out where it goes to. With a small amount of investigation, it's going to take a bit of help from someone and figure out where the wire goes and then follow the wires all the way to see what that switch is actually for, even though it doesn't turn anything on or off. Like a glove? So this is my theory on how to keep the crane central. I got that old dyneema there from it. I replaced this all, of course. So one off either side hold it center so nothing rubs across there, because before that came all the way down over here, or down over to there, so there's a lot of it sitting in the sun, the dyneema that is. So this is the theory I'm up to so far. That way there's only a short bit of the dyneema out in the sun, and go to the shop, see if I can find a cover, you know, that protective rub cover that'll go along there long enough so then at least it isn't sitting in the sun. That's my current theory till I change it. Any ideas? Someone else? Let me know what you reckon. I'm gonna make a little rubber cover for that now. Used to be on one on there, but it's gone. Here we go with the cover I made. See the rope's all in there, sits there. Rather than have it cut up there like that, I've left it all the way down and cut little slots in it, so it'll hopefully work its way along there. Oh well, that's the plan. You can always change it. How's this morning though? It's calm. So this is what we got for the snubber. Big 20mm rope. It's pretty old and it's worn. It's chafed where it goes over the front there. Bit of rubber. And it's got this double shackle. Big hook for the 16mm chain, of course. So I'm going to cut that off and make something new, fresh, hopefully a bit lighter. Sand and paint the old hook, tidy that up. Here's the before. Wait for the after. All sanded. Question is, how many coats of paint, cold galv, can you put on that if you've got a whole tin and fear isn't holding you back? We'll see. Oh, keeps getting better. Oh dear. Keeps getting better. Beautiful. Correct? Who knows? But beautiful. after a hard day's work, or hard days doing jobs, figuring things out, sit outside and have a beer. That'll be relaxing. No, because of the hundreds of mosquitoes. All right, I see your play. I go 1 mozzie coil, 2 mozzie coils, and a can of fly spray. Get through the perimeter. I'll take you down. Sanded the rusty bits on the old reef anchor. Primed it, cold galved it. It's a big one. It's like hip high. It's like 16 mil rod, for those that care. Oh, plus one of the spare anchors. Sanded all the rusty bits on that, primed it. I haven't put the cold galv on it yet, just waiting for it to dry. Old mate. Oh, fancy duck. Not a solo mission. He's going this way to a dead end. But he came from all the way around the corner over there. Oh, I'm no duck. He's living his own life. So that's how you make yourself look like a lunatic and get people looking at you sideways. Going to Secret Cheap Auto and buy 5 drums of oil and ask if they have any more. Yeah. Oh, as soon as you come down those stairs, it's like walking into a chiller. That aircon going, bloody hell. Cold, I tell ya. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy cold. Not so much, needs a bit of a regas. Oh, is this freezing? It's freezing. You hear the noise up on the boat there. I think it's one of those little swallows sitting up the top there. I think he's just... Oh, look what it is. Yeah, gone. Yeah, punch this down the old food chute. Cheers. Well, this has been sitting out here a couple of days, and look what's found its way into here. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, look what's in there. I'll take care of that. Don't you worry. Cheers. It's getting later in the afternoon, but going full housewife on it and vacuumed up here. Cleaned that up. Sure, it's been up in mess, but oh well. All right, get in the old cupboard. Jobs aren't over yet. What do we have in here? Hey, look at this cheeky fella in here. All right. It's early afternoon. Oh, no, it's late afternoon. Oh, well, time to punch this down the old snout. Earned it.